With the first pick in the 2000 NBA Draft, the New Jersey Nets select Kenyon Martin from the University of Cincinnati. The Washington Wizards select Kwame Brown from Gwynn Academy, Brunswick, Georgia. The Houston Rockets select Yao Ming from Shanghai, China, and the Shanghai Sharks. The Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
What is going on, Fumble fam? It's your boy Chris, also known as CK2K, and we got the lovely
Jackie Ray here,
yes,
also known as a person who's not going to talk crap about the Knicks.
For once, guys.
It's one day and one day only. I am going to just go ahead and say, you don't have an.
I did. Run NYC. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Oh, okay.
What you talking about? Blue and
I
orange?
thought
What
it
you
was
mean?
DMC.
No, I didn't
That's
go.
my bad.
No. I didn't go full Knicks mode today. I could have I could have brought my jersey. No, I didn't do that today. I didn't want to get too extra. No.
So I almost started to direct message you because no, I do not have Chris's phone number. In case any of you guys were wondering that. I started to direct message you and be like, how you feeling after that first pick? This is not a bumble. Like, this is one of those things where I literally expected the Knicks to pick like a water boy.
I thought we were going to get Kobe White or something stupid. But no, we didn't. We stuck to the plan. This is the first time in like 10 drafts that our pick was not booed. If anything, he was chanted. We did something right, Knicks. Take note.
I just need somebody to get a raise. Or somebody to get promoted. Somebody should have been demoted for like, but now that you get your job back.
I'm a happy boy.
Your job back. So you guys, welcome again to the, we're talking the NBA draft.
Obviously.
I know you guys have a lot of opinions. I'm going to try to keep up because you guys are moving in this chat right now.
Facts.
So
welcome
make
everybody.
sure you say hello. Let us know who your team is.
Yes.
What you thought of the draft pick that your team got, especially if you're a Cavs fan. I want to hear from you because that's
Cavs and Suns, both of you.
That's the thing. I want to have a full-blown conversation with you if you're a Cavs or Suns because the Suns had it for a second.
And
they had it. But then
they out-Knicks the Knicks.
Did you guys? I was gonna say, did you guys fire somebody and they were picked up by the Suns? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I think our whole old brain trust went over to Phoenix. Everybody say what's up, everybody. But yeah, like Jackie said, I'm very curious to hear what your teams are. I know we're probably gonna get a lot of Lakers, as expected.
Shout out to
Warriors.
Jaden, who already mentioned LeBron James. I love that you guys know my heart and know how to start. It's Friday. You cannot anything you want to say about LeBron James. I'm definitely gonna read about it. So just know that that's
Pelicans.
the way to my heart.
I got Pelicans.
Of course, the Pelicans are.
I see my guy Delano, Knicks fan. I know you, Delano, my guy. Golden State Warriors, Pelicans, Bol Bol. You're just a Bol Bol fan. We'll talk about that for sure today.
Yeah.
Later on in the show. AD all the way. So go Lakers. Oh man.
So, Warriors.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Warriors because you're sad? No, I'm just playing. Are you still in mourning?
I can't.
Are you still wearing black? How's it feel? I just, that's enough salt for the day. But, so, of course, all eyes were on Zion Williamson last night. No one is surprised about that at all. I do want to just take a sidetrack on this whole thing and just say, I want to shout out the NBA for the way they kind of highlighted families last night. I thought that was
this was an emotional draft.
It was.
There's probably more, but the first 3 picks, like the ones that were in cement on who was getting picked, they all cried.
Right.
Which was crazy because in times in the past, like, these guys know they're going first, they do one of those things like, yeah, I'm ready to get back to work. All 3 of these guys, Zion, emotional interview with his mom. Ja tried to get through, cried with his pops. Same thing with RJ Barrett. And that's the first time in a long time I've seen that kind of emotion. It was really refreshing. Like you said, the spotlight on family was great.
And the fathers. Cool. It's always the moms. But dads got they shine last night. So I just wanted to really thank the NBA for doing that. And, of course, we just want to get right into Zion getting this first round. And I just
loved. No one's surprised.
No one's surprised, but I loved his reaction. It was one of those, like.
It was genuine.
Like he knew he was going in the first round, but it was that moment of, like, oh, this is for real.
Yeah, like this happened. Like, I am a Pelican.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saying that is just awesome. Like all the things to say. I am a Pelican.
I am a Pelican. I am playing for New Orleans. There you go.
But yeah, I loved it. How did you feel about his whole breaking down. I would love to see Charles Barkley's rendition of this because, Charles has an issue with tears.
Yeah, man.
So,
but we'll see. You're probably still going to have a problem with this. But, yeah. I loved it. Because it wasn't one of those, like, cry for the camera kind of moments. Nah, it was, like, legit tears. Like, it was like I said, it was refreshing because it was just different because you knew for months, regardless of what team you're going to, you knew you were the first overall pick, and to still have that kind of emotion and just show it like that, and and then especially when mom came, like you knew that was when it just. I loved it. I loved it, and you know that this kid really, means what he says when he, says the typical cookie cutter answers. But he means them.
But he said one thing that wasn't typical cookie cutter. They asked him like, "Who are you looking forward to playing with?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Really, it's just everybody." And then my favorite comment from him is like, "I'm a rookie, and I want to learn."
Earn
See, that's the thing that you don't like when you have people like Lonzo Ball. Who all of a sudden is supposed to be the greatest rookie of all time.
Why is he even in this conversation?
I'm going
Lonzo's about to have a great season. Him and Zion about to be a duo that we're going to be talking about.
But you know why he's going to have a good season? Because now he's not going to get the shine that Zion's got the shine. Now he has to be humble. He has to step up. He can't be all LA. So congratulations. You guys are finally going to get to see the Lonzo that I
You act like Lonzo was all up in the clubs like, pow, pow, I'm LA.
That's not what I acted. No, but I am acting like he's not the first one in, last one out as far as like practice. And because him getting better is what happens when you just play the game consistently. It's not his level of improvement. It's not what you see when somebody is just
But he did
balls
improve.
to the
He
wall.
got hurt. His last 2 weeks before the injury was probably his best stretch of basketball, and it probably would have continued
but you're talking
until he got hurt.
You're talking about a 2-week time frame that you want me to get super
excited
about.
You're right. But I'm saying at least it was a consistent growth from the beginning to then, like, it was a start of a turn for his career for that season. It could have been great up until the playoffs.
I'm going to double down on what I said. His improvement
You are just a hater, in the words of LeVar. You are a hater. Except my tooth ain't.
Yeah, and I was gonna say your dental plan is better.
but we'll see. But we can agree. I know.
But
I
do think we're gonna see the Lonzo that everyone thought he would be in LA because I think that the lights shine brightly here.
The Lakers did that to him too. Not just his fault. Lakers. Why are we talking about Lonzo? Why do you need it? Leave Lonzo
because
alone,
I'm excited. I'm excited about this whole situation now.
For the Pelicans?
For the Pelicans, yes. In general, I'm excited to see a Zion and a Lonzo. This matchup for me is going to make things exciting for the Pelicans, because their season as far as viewership was pretty low as far as people watching. People weren't watching the games.
They're going to be on TNT and stuff now for sure.
And I think that when you put Lonzo and Zion and Brandon
Ingram.
Man, I'm so mad about that. But that now you have a reason to watch the Pelicans. So that's why I'm saying that. And I'm excited to see Zion's quick growth. I think that he's going to be pretty good really quick.
Look, you already know. People know how I feel about Lonzo Ball, but it's fine. My last take on Lonzo, before we get into this, because we got to jump into our stuff today, is it's one thing when you got a bunch of his peers and retired folks and people in the league that are all very adamant about this kid and calling him this and saying he's going to do this. But then we got the people back here, not you, but we're talking about like the ESPNs and the media and stuff are talking about like, oh, this kid's a bust. Oh, he had a jacked up jump shot. So it's like, am I supposed to believe Max Kellerman that probably played basketball for probably 2 days?
Yeah.
Or am I supposed to believe a LeBron James that got a high, a high word for Lonzo Ball? Some of these other guys, retired guys, Dwayne Wade, these kind of guys. So that's my take on it, which is just crazy that we want to hate. But again, it's year 2, so we'll see what happens. But enough about Lonzo. Let's talk about this year's draft.
Yes.
And this year's #1 pick, his teammate, Zion Williamson. I said my piece. How are you feeling about Zion? Zion. You think that is he going to be the instant #1? That's the dude, or do you think it's going to take some time?
I think it's going to take some time because I think as much as we love Giannis, and I love Giannis, but he doesn't have a shot. But like to your point a couple weeks ago, he's finding it. I think that Zion's going to be the same way. I think that Zion's
like LeBron, like your boy, because that was like LeBron. It took him about 4 years. That's a good thing. Now LeBron one of the best shooters in the league. I'm just saying. LeBron had no shot in the beginning too, but he eventually got it. And Zion probably will too.
LeBron had other assets. You know, the way that LeBron facilitated the game. I don't think
That's true.
I don't think that Zion is going to have that type of skill set. So I definitely think
LeBron, right.
I definitely think defensively he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. But I do think he needs to work on that shot. A lot of people are concerned about his weight, which I am not. Because I think that I'm not, simply because his whole lifestyle is about to change. He's going to have NBA trainers. He's going to be practicing more. His whole life now is going to be about the game. So I think that him trimming down and his leveling up in that aspect is going to be fairly quick. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I hope it's not an issue.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
I agree. The hope part. I do kind of think it's going to be an issue, but I do think he's going to cut it down. I think Zion is one of those guys that, tell him, all right, this is what the plan is. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Jaden Taylor says, do not disrespect LeBron. Jaden. Tell him again.
Who disrespected LeBron?
You did.
How was that a disrespect? So he could shoot when he was a rookie. That was a disrespect. If anything, I was giving him props for his work throughout his entire career.
Yeah, but that's not how us LeBron James fans take that.
Oh, my goodness.
But then we also had a comment from someone said that they thought that Lonzo Ball was going to get hurt again.
In New Orleans?
Yeah, and then Jalen Campbell said LaMelo is better than Lonzo. I 1,000% agree with that.
We'll see.
I definitely.
We shall see.
Okay, and then Bang Bus GM. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the chat. It's good to see you out there again.
You're back. Welcome back. I've also seen all the balls being dropped for Bol Bol.
Yeah, but he says Lakers should have drafted Bol Bol. He needs some in and out.
I think he would fit there, but I think the reason why they didn't draft him is the reason why a lot of people didn't draft him. We're gonna get to that in a second. But can we spread some shine on my boy for just a few seconds?
I didn't bring my light, but yes, let's pretend it's a light.
The Maple Mamba, okay?
The Maple.
The young gunner, the guy with the flashlight for the Knicks organization, saying, guys, I will lead the way. Like, can we talk about the Maple Mamba?
You know what? Let's everybody see K2K's
in the
building.
I'm very happy right now.
Give him his moment. Take it away, Chris.
I'm just hoping that this turns into a great thing. I don't expect him to be a bust. I know a lot of people say, watch him suck now, because the Knicks fans all happy, because y'all don't want to see us be happy. That's fine. But one Knicks fan that's not named Chris, that was also excited about it, was my guy, the OG Drake, the real one, Spike Lee, with his reaction when we got RJ Barrett. Check out Spike.
The third pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select RJ Barrett.
I told you it's official. RJ and M.
You echo that.
That's what I'm saying. Spike was he was just literally me, but he was there like that. He personified and not only just me. I'm sure a lot of Knicks fans that weren't able to be in the stupid Barclays Center. They were able to he was able to give the emotions that we all felt. But then speaking of press conferences and stuff, like we had said, he was one of the ones that was emotional. But at the same time, RJ then did have a post draft pick interview with media and stuff like that. And he said a lot of good stuff. He spoke French. It was a lot of cool things. But the thing that I loved, I even posted on my IG and everything, was his action. They caught him on mic where he was walking away, being excited about being a Knick. And I'm not even gonna say it. I'll let RJ say it. Check out this clip.
We do got to go to Joe's. That's right.
You're all set.
Thank you. Yo, I'm a Knick. What?
That's like I'm on a boat.
We got somebody. The last time we've had somebody on our team that wanted to be on our team was wore number 7 and is out of the league right now. Okay, so it's just a blessing that we got a young kid that is happy and excited to be here.
Do you remember Zion's reaction when they asked him if he wanted to be a Knick? Do you remember that?
Hey, RJ, I think that's RJ's team. RJ, you want to be a Knick?
I feel a level of disrespect.
That's how he said it. Watch the video.
You're making these voices.
That's like how he said it.
That's like me imitating Obama right there.
That's
I don't know.
He said it. Pull up the video. Hey, RJ.
Lazika Lindo says RJ is a GOAT. So I mean, he got to be in the league first before I'm giving that GOAT status.
Yeah. I won't go that far, but it is
I think it's a dope pick.
Yes.
I think that the Knicks, I for one was waiting. I'm going to say this, though. I was waiting for the Knicks to trade him away. Because I was like, the Knicks is dumb. They do dumb stuff.
I'm telling you, new front office, Jackie. New front office. But we got to get the respect. Just like Zion, we got to get the respect first. I understand.
Yes.
No, trust me. Right. I was there waiting for Kobe White to get selected too, so don't even worry about it.
I was just waiting. Too. I was like, no, they ain't traded him off yet?
No, man.
This is the new and improved Knicks.
Thank you that we didn't, man. Tyler, Chisholm, he said, John Morant, ? I don't know what you want to say, I think John Morant, this one was obvious, just like Zion, in my opinion, especially when they made the Michael Conley trade to Utah.
Yep.
I think it was a no-brainer. Yep. You know, John Morant was going to go there. I was a little afraid that they were going to snag RJ Barrett because of all the hype he was getting. But no, John Morant makes sense. They're going to have a nice young team there. I think they're a few years away from, playoffs or anything similar to that.
Right.
But, I mean, there's not much to say about John. That one makes sense, just like Zion. He was emotional too. His pops out there with the fedora and the hat.
I love the fedora. Yes.
What were they calling him? Papa T or something like that? I don't know what they're calling him, but I was like, yo, I'm all about it. I hope we hear more from him, man.
So Bang Bus again says Knicks gonna be fun to watch. RJ and Tobias Harris on a max.
Chill out. Okay. See, I love how you like brought me up and then tore me down. Tobias Harris will not be a Knick. He'll be a Net probably, but chill out.
Look, man, you becoming my guy. Okay,
chill out. I can
you
tell.
are becoming my guy.
You got two reads.
Anthony says, what is that? I can't.
Just
Anthony Gumbo.
Anthony Gumbo, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
We're not going to try to butcher that.
Denard is going to win next year. Who? Denver?
I think that meant to be Denver, and I don't think you're crazy.
I don't think you're crazy at all. I think
it's because the Bol Bol thing. I think that's his aim there.
Oh,
because Bol Bol's on Denver.
Gotcha.
But you're still not wrong. I think they could compete because next year's going to be.
Okay, Delano still says waiting for Jaren Jackson Jr. to demand a trade to the Knicks.
Delano, let's take him. If that happens, come on down.
I don't think anybody in the history of life is going to demand
chill out.
a trade.
Slow down. That same number seven demanded his trade to New York. That's the last time it happened. But since then.
Okay, maybe this one. Let's move on.
Bol Bol. Look, y'all stop disrespecting my Knicks, all right?
So he fell down to the 40s. Were you surprised by that? 40. Was it 44?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got the good old Obama.
I need to take a moment and talk about the outfit.
Yeah.
Can we?
Can we? Whatever is there to be said.
Can we? First of all, it kind of had a Wakanda feel to me.
It did not. Don't you dare disrespect T'Challa and the crew back in Wakanda.
No, like if he had just done not even a little bit.
No, if anything, it looked like he probably passed by Peter Parker and he hit him with the spider web.
Well,
if anything, but
see, it could have been like
nothing.
while he was getting in his Wakanda outfit, and then Peter Parker was like, "Sit down," like skim. Okay, you ain't feeling it. I just
Bol Bol, like if it at least fit, maybe it looked like he went to a party city, right? Saw the Jack Skellington suit and said, "Let me go with that, but can we throw a web on it?" And the jacket
was
didn't
too
make
short. It was too short. It looked like a chef's, those white coats that chefs wear. That's what
100%. It was too short. It was too. Look, and I felt what he was going for, but if the jacket was a little bit cooler, if he did like a little like
been fitted.
something different. It just man, yeah. And then he had the shoe. Look, I'm sorry, Bol Bol. That was not it, Sean.
Christian says Wakanda forever. See, so I'm saying it. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know.
Look, hopefully he got vibranium implanted in his body because that's what he needs to move further with the league. Because that's the main reason why a lot of people didn't draft him is because of the health. A lot of people were worried about his foot, saying that was probably the biggest reason. But what do you think? Do you think that was a little too late? Do you think it makes sense?
I didn't think. Okay, so Delano Steele Jr. said he's not surprised. I knew he was going to go in the second round. I knew he would go. Dang. I thought he would go late in the first.
Me too.
I definitely didn't think he would drop to the. I was shocked.
I didn't have him in the lottery. I had him at the highest. For me was like 15. I could see him going somewhere in the 20s. But not in the second round, especially with some of the teams that were trading and moving around that could have used them. I thought the Pelicans would have snagged him. I'm like, that would have been a nice fit, since they got Jackson Hayes. Then Bol Bol can, see where he fits.
But, to your point, being healthy is an issue. I mean, we know that sometimes we get these, I mean, not to go back to Lonzo Ball, but we know that as great as he could be, if he is unable to stay healthy, that's going to be an issue. And so I get the reluctancy to want to get a rookie who's already had some health issues.
Yeah, especially something that's serious. That foot injury is not a joke.
And that'll affect you your whole entire career.
Yes, especially with how tall he is.
Yeah.
That's scary.
But I still think, I mean, and no disrespect to, college trainers and things of that nature, because I know you guys are fantastic. You work hard at what you do.
Some of them, but yeah.
Some of them. But I do think the level of training, the doctors, people who kind of be able to understand him, his style of play and how he can stay healthy, I think that increases exponentially once you get into the league.
Yes.
So I think that he now
We've seen it before.
Yeah, I think he can level up. I would hate to see him end up like, Derrick Rose, which just has this immense level of talent, but just eludes health at all costs.
Yeah,
but
Except for
I
this
just
last year.
Yeah,
I hope that stays.
And I hope that trend continues. But how long did it take him to get into that trend? So I get the reluctancy, but nonetheless, I still thought he was going to go first round, and I thought that him going in the second round was kind of like a head scratcher for me.
Yeah, me too. And when he dropped his second, I'm like, all right, well, he's going to get picked up early, but to drop down, what's that? That's 14 picks in the second round, like that. That is insane to me. But at the end of the day, I mean, we could talk about all that. He did end up in a good spot in Denver, and the people that were in the Brooklyn crowd, they were all about Bol Bol. They were cheering him on. Check it out.
The Miami Heat select Bol Bol from Khartoum, Sudan, and the University of Oregon.
Well, it's great to see that because it's been a long wait for Bol Bol. He was 20th in Jonathan Givony's final mock draft. We told you earlier that his camp was worried. The son of Manute Bol was already 6 feet 5 inches tall in the 7th grade. Middle name was Manute, named after his father. He only had 9 games at Oregon this year because of that left foot injury. He's a highly skilled, big fella.
So, I mean, it was like, this kind of reminded me of, and no shade, because I'm pro Ball family, but this reminded me of the LiAngelo chants. Remember that draft?
Oh,
when
yeah,
they're
yeah.
all chanting, Jello.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt sad for Bol Bol. I'm like, dang, you in that same light as poor LiAngelo Ball.
Goonie says Warriors would have been a good fit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. We were talking about that yesterday, too. I was watching with some homies. We were saying the same thing. We were like, watch the Warriors snag him up. Because they made a trade to move up, but they didn't take him ultimately.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get to, we had some questions in the chat that I kind of wanted to get to real quick. Let me scroll back because you guys are typing so
Lazika
fast.
Lindo, you said it's time to focus on free agency. Now I ask you what's your team and which team is focusing on free agency, because it is time, but a lot of teams are in different situations as far as free agency. So what's your team that you're so excited about focusing on free agency?
And Markeith Payne says Denver will be great next season with Michael Porter Jr. and Bol Bol.
Yeah.
I think so. I think Denver was already on a good trend
fun.
as it is.
Yeah.
So I think this is just continuing to make their legacy. I think they're trying to build a legacy. I actually thought the Denver Nuggets were going to do much better this. I mean, I thought they did great,
but
I think they were going to go.
Experience.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it was. They got their feet wet.
The jitters,
they learned.
yeah.
Now next year when they get there, it's going to be a different story. At least I think.
Yeah.
I think they did. They overachieved from what I was expecting from them, just because they're all young. Literally, only one player on that entire team was in the playoffs before.
Yeah. But and the thing to remember though is like, as great as we all feel that this draft went, especially if you're a Knicks fan or you're a Pelican, just keep in mind, Zion's not going anywhere. RJ's not going anywhere, but no one's actually signed yet. Yeah. That doesn't happen until July. So a lot of moves and trades can happen. So let me know what surprised you guys the most. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. So look, underrated rookie of the year is Kobe White.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I just feel like right now it's Michael Porter Jr.'s to lose personally, because I think he's going to have a lot to prove. The dude was supposed to be the first pick last year. They're saying his workouts are fine. They're saying his back is 100%. So I think it's his to lose right now. But Kobe White could be in the mess. I'm one of those people saying RJ Barrett could probably do it just because more opportunities with the Knicks, because the Pelicans are going to be a little bit more well-rounded than the Knicks will be. But we'll see. I don't think that's crazy. I don't think Kobe White being rookie of the year is crazy at all.
And Delano Steele would like to remind you that oh, no, not him. Somebody wanted to remind you that the Knicks haven't won a champ. Oh, Gary Turbo wanted to remind you that the Knicks haven't won a champion since bell-bottoms were in style.
So glad you decided to read that when there were so many other great things said. Yes, 73.
It's
okay?
Petty Friday.
Great.
What
yeah,
do you mean?
Thank you. So happy. Whatever.
Oh, I just had to get that one
Kay
out.
Jones, the Phoenix Suns surprised me the most. Yeah, they surprised us too.
So Jeffrey wants to know, do you think that Zion will win Rookie of the Year? It's hard to tell.
We'll see.
It's hard to tell because I do think in order for him to win Rookie of the Year, he has to excel on both sides of the ball. He has to excel both offensively and defensively. Offensively, that means, opportunities. How he meshes. I've been saying this forever. Chemistry is a big deal, and the chemistry that you have with your players. Although there were some Pelicans there last night who were happy to greet him, but just the chemistry overall. It's hard for me to say. I think that. People thought, again, we've had rookies over the year that people were like, oh, he's going to be Rookie of the Year, and then those people have those people have ended up on worst rookie of all time list. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I would like to think so.
Yeah, I think the easy answer would be to say yes, but again, just like you don't know. We don't know. Situations are different. We look at this year. Trae Young, a lot of people were talking trash on that trade with Luka and Trae Young, and now they're the two that are in the conversation for Rookie of the Year this year. So you never know. You never know. Like I said, the reason why I'm defending RJ, I know I'm a Knicks fan, I get that, but the reason why I would defend RJ Barrett is because I feel like he's going to have those kind of stats. And the Knicks literally had the worst record in the season. So if the Knicks win 22 games this year, RJ has like the best stats. He can be up there talking for Rookie of the Year. So you never know. You never know.
All right. So anything else you want to say on this topic before we move on?
Oh, yeah. Before we move, I just want one last thing with Bol, because Bol Bol dropped the line of the night last night. Because he got, like, we were talking about him getting snubbed, and then when he did get picked, my man kept the same energy talking about, look, I'm gonna put that work in. You know who I am. Check out what Bol Bol said.
What do you want to prove when you step on the court?
I just want to prove everyone wrong and just come out and be the best player I can be.
And what does that player look like?
You guys seen it on YouTube, but just pretty much that, bring that to NBA and plus more and develop and be a better player.
You know, everyone in here erupted when they called your name, so there's an affinity for you in here. What was it like to hear that applause?
It feels pretty good because I didn't know I had that many fans until right now.
Well, congratulations, Bol.
Thank you very much.
If you guys could hear the things we say while y'all are watching those videos.
Man. Here's your boy Bang Bus. Chris can't win a championship with the Knicks in my career. That's how you know they trash. Hey, chill out. First of all,
I love how that happened to you. That happened to me last time. You read the trash.
No. He's wrong. Because if you would go and check, I have video proof that I did win a championship with the Knicks. Because that's the only time I'm going to get a championship with the Knicks in my near future. Unless RJ Barrett. Maple Mamba.
Are you guys enjoying this? Because I'm personally loving this. I have not had a conversation with Chris about the Knicks where he's smiling like this.
Facts.
I have known him.
Ever.
So I am loving this.
All my conversations that were happy are all hypotheticals. KD maybe. Kyrie possibly. Zion? Yeah.
His voices are just, okay. Adam Middleton has written a little novel here. So let's get into it. The Warriors signed a guy who was too young last year when they found him. Interesting. Serbian power forward. I bet they also wanted Bol Bol, but they probably promised they would pick that player.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of freaking politics in some of these later picks. So you're probably right with that. They're probably not even going to play him.
And that's the thing we always forget.
I see you, Brandon. Appreciate you, man.
Like, we feel like everyone's kind of going in there, with these best intentions, but there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes that, like, okay, I promise you I'll get this guy, so I'll get this guy.
That's what, people got relationships, like the owner might know one of his agents or something like that, so it's like, all right. Or
doesn't want a video or something to come out.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Right. But no, you could be right. You could be right 100%. Like somebody got some beef on him.
Right.
Which is a lot like what LeVar had kind of like spread to the light with the whole LiAngelo Ball situation. Like he had that kind of deal with the Lakers and they said that they would do it and they didn't do it. So it's like that kind of thing, but except it's not LeVar Ball saying it, so it's actually behind closed doors and not for everyone to see.
So did we actually see his medical exams? I know word on the street
not yet.
was okay.
Not yet. You talking about Bol Bol?
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay. I just would be curious as to what
it actually right. Because everything's speculation is the foot and stuff, and that's what Woj and those guys are saying. But the actual reports have not been released yet.
Okay. Well, I definitely want
Tom
to see
Ford. He said, "Say my name." Tom Ford.
Oh, is that?
Said your name. That was for you, Tom.
You should have done it like sung a little Beyonce first. Say my
yeah, because
say my name. I'm just kidding.
No, because I could sing like Beyonce.
So Trick Bro says Knicks didn't get Zion, now won't get KD, and then won't get Irvin. What do you think is going to happen with them?
Who said this?
This is Trick Bros.
All right, hold on. Let me just.
Oh,
let
you
me just
are you just going
ban
to
him?
let's stop. Get off the stop.
Trick, chill
Answer
out.
the question.
All right, Trick, chill out. We still got a Dookie, okay? Who could be a better player? Maybe not better, but a solid player like Zion. All right. Who knows? I'll take a hobbled KD. You don't know the future, Trick, unless you know something that I need to know, Trick.
I think you're just coming down on that trick a little too hard. but
Chill out.
All right, so we already kind of talked about
yeah.
the Spider-Man outfit. Is that what we're officially calling it, the Spider-Man outfit?
I don't know if
I'm gonna
Donovan
call
Mitchell
it,
will like that,
I'm
but
going to call it the Wakanda outfit.
Don't.
That was tailored by your neighborhood-friendly Spider-Man. That's what I'm telling
well,
you.
yeah, he is like Peter Parker's 16, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
That
so that's what I'm
terrible.
thinking. Okay, what about Darius Garland?
You mean Obi-Wan Kenobi? That man looking like a Jedi from Star Wars. I didn't hate it though. All the jokes looking like he came out in a robe. I didn't dislike it. I still preferred it to Bol Bol's. It was different.
I mean,
it caught me off
tried.
guard.
He tried.
It was different. It was
It's
different. I had no problems with it.
I mean, I feel like they're channeling their inner. Let me just wear weird stuff when I'm coming out of the tunnel.
They're inner Westbrook. I can be like Russ.
Yeah, let me wear some pajamas and some dress shoes. That's what it looked like.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I think here's the thing. I know we're talking about the talent of these kids, but outside of that, I loved how they all kind of expressed their individuality through their dress. I saw a leopard print suit that I know was hot because it looked like real leather. I just saw a lot. I like the outfit personally.
Me too.
I like the
other than
originality
Bol Bol,
of it.
everyone else was fire. Tyler Hero, who we have on our list right here, that was one of my favorite ones out there, rocking that Cuban, that Cuban look. You know what I'm saying? I'm Miami. I'm ready. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I liked it.
That was so bad. And I liked his. I think the leopard print one you were talking about, that was Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish.
I
liked
Cam
that
Reddish
suit.
was fire.
I did, but okay. So now Jackson Hayes, the sideshow Bob chain. Okay, he has no comment on that. So can we just get that image up real quick? Cause what?
I don't know. Look, man, the kid's gonna be fun with Zion Williamson. No, I didn't hate it. Like I said, Bol Bol set the bar so low for everybody else. So I think everything else that anyone else was wearing was fine. But to me, I liked Zion's clean off-white, chest showing vibe they had going on. I thought it was a nice, clean look. Got a $100 and something thousand watch on.
I mean, but I thought the sideshow Bob thing was a play on
because
his hair.
Because of his hair, I get it. But
so
it's
I thought it was kind of cute,
whatever,
no?
Whatever.
It's like, I know y'all called me this, so look, I'm cool with it. I thought it was empowering. No? You're not feeling it.
I didn't care enough, man. Maybe it's because I'm not a Simpsons guy, but. Yeah.
Okay, here's Brandon Marsh says, what if RJ gets Rookie of the Year and then the Knicks trade him like they trade Lonzo, Hart, and Ingram?
Chill out.
And also, would you cry if RJ gets injured in his first 3 games?
First of all,
why are you even
two
putting
different
that
organizations.
out there?
Two different organizations. Don't do that, okay? We learned our lesson from the Melo trade. We ain't doing that again. Second of all, don't put a hex on RJ like that.
That's bad.
Kid hasn't even,
Y'all
like you
saw
said,
what
didn't sign
happened.
the contract yet.
Yeah, you saw what happened to the Raptors when they put out that when they put out that bad karma when they was cheering when KD got hurt.
Oh yeah.
So I would just encourage you not to put that kind of karma
Brandon,
into
I thought
the
we were
atmosphere.
boys, Brandon. I thought we were cool, man. Then you say something like that.
Okay, the chat is in love with Tom Ford said Derrick Rose for president. I mean, it's an upgrade, so I'll go with it. So I'll rock with it. Okay, so any other outfits?
Nah, to me, yeah, it was RJ's suit. I thought the pink and black, it was clean. They had the little Canadian flag, the Canada flag with his little maple mamba thing on the inside. I was cool with RJ's. I liked, like I said, Tyler Hero was probably one of my favorite ones, but.
Okay, I think this is a good question from Anthony Oliver. He says,
Go
what
ahead,
are your
Anthony.
thoughts on this draft, knowing some big changes are coming, like in Lakers or Raptors or even the Warriors?
I think, well, first of all, I'm going to be honest. I still don't know who's entirely going where past the 21st pick. There's some people that are still being traded, so I don't know where entirely. But for the most part, for the ones that are probably going to be playing right away and stuff like that, this next season is just going to be wide open. Regardless if KD stays in Golden State, goes to New York, he's not playing next season. You know what I'm saying? The Warriors are going to be hobbled because there's no KD or Clay. The Lakers have probably one of the strongest duos, but they have to fill out the rest of their roster. Raptors are hoping to re-sign Kawhi. We don't know if that's going to happen. He went to the Blue Jays last night to hide the fact that he's moving to LA. We don't know what's going on. There's so many things.
Which side of the hall he'll be on is still...
We don't know. So all I know is next season is going to be fun. We're going to see the Kings hopefully have another good season, but this time actually have a chance to get in. The Pelicans, I expect to at least make a push to be an 8th seed. I think it's going to be fun. The Hawks, don't sleep on the Hawks.
Yep.
It's going to be a fun season next year, but I really don't have a prediction for you yet.
I don't either, because we still have to. We still have to have all of these moves, and again, no one signed yet. But I will say this: Phoenix Suns. This is my surprise. Biggest surprise.
We got some biggest surprise. So you're gonna go ahead, right?
Let us know your biggest surprises of the night. While I was sitting around, this is my biggest surprise of the night because I was sitting around, all jokes aside, literally waiting for the Knicks to trade away RJ.
Okay,
Literally. The Suns, they get Jarrett Culver. And I'm like, okay, Suns, I see you, good job. And then
to find out, was it theirs?
Messed my whole draft night up.
Yep.
Like, how does that happen? They traded down to the number 11 spot.
And they got another forward in the trade. They got freaking.
But they need a point guard.
The Suns are a different kind of special.
If you are a Suns fan, please help me understand what.
One of our producers.
Yeah, but he had no logical explanation. Do you want to chime in?
No,
he's literally ignoring us right now.
I don't care. But no, the Suns and the Cavs to me lost entirely. I was more surprised by the Cavs because of the Darius Garland. Like, I get you do talent. I understand that. But at the same time, Colin Sexton and him are not going to mesh, in my personal opinion. I hope I'm wrong.
I don't think you are, though.
But
and I think that if you know that, the people who get paid to know that should know that. And something different should have happened.
But, the Suns did take that little edge, though, with that trade. And they didn't even end up coming away with a point guard at all in the draft yesterday.
SG Hoodie said, Chris, you remember when the Knicks almost got Steph Curry?
Yeah, Del Curry had my back, man. He tried. He tried to call the Warriors and let them know, do not draft my son.
Oh, but Bang Bus GM, my boy said Suggs will be cool. Just let Devin Booker run point.
That didn't work so well last year.
Yeah, so I don't know.
That did not work well last year.
That's like, the definition of insanity, right? You do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I'm just throwing it out there.
But who was your biggest winner last night?
I mean, the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Hands down. And not just because they got Zion, but I just think the overall atmosphere, I think he's going into a very good situation. He's going into a situation where he wants to be. He's wanted. They have plenty of opportunity to build around him.
He's got, sell tickets.
With Lonzo going, I think he's going into a really good situation. So for me, and of course, I've been saying ever since I started here at the Fumble that I cannot wait for Zion to go into the league. So this moment for me was emotional as well. So this is
bittersweet because both sides, Zion's in the league, but your boy Lonzo's on the same team. So it's like,
why is he my boy?
Because you don't like him.
It's not that I dislike him. I just think that his success here was always going to be limited because of how he came into the league. No, because the lights in LA shine too brightly here. Not everyone can step up. The Lakers are like the Cowboys. Even though you've been on this losing streak, yes, but your fans still expect you to do great things. And I don't think that the Lakers right now can do great things. I think Lonzo needed to be in a different environment.
Woo! Oh, I thought you were going to say, I was like, I'm ending the show right there. Okay, but yes, no, I agree. I hear what you're saying. I think he could have, but I think with the LeBron move, and it's not an attack at your boy, but I just think because LeBron is in that I need to win right now mode, there was no time for wait for Lonzo to turn into play that we all expect him to be. So, yes, I think a change of scenery is going to help him out 100%. I do agree with you on that.
See?
So that we can agree on.
Finally.
My winner is the Atlanta Hawks because I would go with Pelicans too, but I love everything about that Hawks team right now. You already know I fought for Cam Reddish 2 days ago against Britt. I think he's going to slot in very well over there. I love the DeAndre Hunter pickup alongside everything else that they did. They got a center too. The Hawks are going to be fun in the Eastern Conference next year too. Don't sleep on them. Loser, I think loser is the same answer as our surprise, to be real with you.
Yeah, the Suns. Like I was I don't really.
Cavs.
Yeah, I don't.
But what's the steal? What team got a steal of a pick last night? I know. I'm gonna get it out from my producer, Artie. She's a Laker fan, and she's over there hyped up about the little bowling ball that y'all drafted in the second round.
The bowling ball.
No, he. What's his name? Can we get in the chat phone? Can you help me out?
His name is
Talon Norton Summer another.
Yes. Come on, Chad. Help us out.
Help me out. Chat, somebody help me.
Talon, right?
Talon Morton something. Anyways, this kid is a great defensive player. The problem is Talon Horton Tuckett. That's his name.
There it is.
He's a good defender, okay shooter, good around the rim. Lakers need shooters, but I do think that he, as Tucker, whatever, Horton Tucker, whatever. I think he's going to be a good pick. He's not my steal. I just want to speak up for my producer because I know she's over there excited about it. My personal steal, though, I like the Kobe White pickup to Chicago.
Yeah.
I think that was a great pickup. I didn't think they were going to go point guard. I think that's a good option for them. Him and Chris Dunn will be good back to back.
Yep.
I like that pickup. That was a good steal for them.
I concur. I saw a comment, but see, the thing moves so fast that I can't even.
Which comment?
There it is. Diamond Heist, I need you to, stand down, go get some coffee, and revisit.
What did he say?
Because he says Lakers now suck, so LeBron has to go. I'm going to need you to stand down. I need you to whatever you usually, your morning routine that you have not done yet, do that, and then come back. Okay, thank you.
Delano, that's my second. Delano he said still in the draft.
Yes, Delano, yes.
I agree with that too. But I just didn't think, I thought that the Bulls were going to go with a forward or a guard or a forward or a big man. But they ended up going with Kobe White, which is, I think, something that they actually would need. Nothing against Chris Dunn. I like the Kobe White pick. So I think that that's going to be an underrated pick coming up.
Yeah, so team with the dumbest pick. I don't know if I feel like we've answered that already. Yeah. So, let's choose one person from this draft class that will have the most illustrious career. So not just the rookie season. Like we're talking long term, like if we're here 2 years. And that's a tough one because I really need to get past this first year to see.
Because, we could say that and then they completely just
end up being trash, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
for example, as much stuff as I talk about Lonzo, I do think that now Lonzo is in a different scenery and he's in an atmosphere that all eyes aren't on him per se. I think he could literally end up being the guy that has the illustrious career.
Facts.
Of this draft class, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I would put a star by Zion, but again, a lot of things need to change. Like he definitely needs to develop a shot and be effective on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
I think RJ has the best shot. If I had
my
to
answer, but
guess.
I know it doesn't have as much weight coming from me, the Knicks fan.
Right.
But I really do feel like it's going to be, if not Zion, I have a little bit of an edge for the entirety of a career. I think it's going to be RJ Barrett just because of his talent. But like you said, we still don't know, is he going to be more T-Mac or is he going to be more Andrew Wiggins? Like we don't know which one we're going to get out of him. But personally, even before we got him, my thought was I think RJ Barrett was going to be, Zion's going to be impressive. He's going to have a great first season, but RJ Barrett was going to be that rookie of the year.
But I think RJ, if he can just own the environment that he's in an environment that is, no disrespect, horrible. It's used to losing. Yeah. So if he can go in it, he has to have a dual mindset almost. Yeah. Like he has to know, okay, yes, I really have nothing to lose because if they continue losing, they're already used to that. So let me not put an insane amount of pressure on me, but let me also understand that I need to go in here and be the best that I can be to at least turn this around for this organization. And if he owns that in a way that he's willing to learn, he's willing to step up in ways that maybe he hasn't stepped up in his collegiate career.
He had to take a step back with Zion.
I think, of course. Yeah. But I do think that if I had to just guess right now, he would be my guess.
RJ? Yeah, and I'm glad you said it too because I know it takes off weight because I'm a Knicks fan. Yeah. Jeff Hardaway said, I see Tyler Hero being a big steal for the Heat. 100% agree. I love that pick for the Heat. He's a 6'8" 2 guard. That is going to be a lot of fun for that team. And a team post Dwayne Wade, they need that because they got a lot of good players, but they're very stale. Good players, but they're very stale. And I think Tyler Hero is going to be a nice piece. I think he's going to be a good steal for that team for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
I will say this, and just on a random note, I thought that the draft was insanely long.
Yeah,
considering that it's only
it
started at what 3?
4
o'clock. So I started getting ready at 3. Started at 4 o'clock and went to 9 o'clock. That's too long for 2 rounds, y'all. So, but I appreciate it. Again, I thought that the whole atmosphere was really an emotional one, and I thought it was embraced, and I thought it was, and shouts out to Dwayne Wade, too, because he tweeted Zion, and he let him know that his passion and his His emotions were all felt and they were appreciated. So I thought that was dope to get a tweet like that. Yeah, because, you know, we love Dwayne Wade around here. So
John G, come on. The kid is a Pelican for a day, not even a day. My man said, John G, he said, funny thing is Zion might someday be a Laker. And we quickly move past that one.
Yeah. He could be a franchise player for the Pelicans. He's definitely going to be the face for that organization.
Yes.
And so if he has a level of success, he might never leave. You ever thought of that?
But I mean, history, I will give you the benefit of the doubt that history is not looking good on his side because Chris Paul and Anthony Davis. But from the jump, he has a solid team around him, so we'll see what happens. And it's only going to keep getting better because they're all young.
They said Big Bang Gus GM, my boy. I'm just going to call you my boy from now on. But he said the draft was long because they had to show Zion every footstep and what he ate for dinner.
They're like, let's check in on Zion. And he's like taking pictures with people. It was crazy.
I did feel like towards the end he was like running out of things to say. He was like, kind of already answered this, but here we go. Yeah, so.
Jeffrey said, do you think that Zion will be a Hall of Famer? Too soon to tell. Just going off of what everyone's expecting, possibly, but way too soon to tell. You cannot tell with these things right away. And I think that's the problem with a lot of the culture these days is people expect that these young kids are 18, 19, 20 to be amazing right now. Right now. And that's why we're seeing guys like D'Angelo Russell, like this guy's an all-star. Yeah, he's been in the league for a while, but he's only 21.
Right.
So it's like you got to give these guys time. So Zion maybe might have a slow start. We don't know. A lot of these guys might have slow starts, but then when they're 25, 26, that's when they finally reach their, their height. But we'll see.
Jeff Hardaway, I think everybody just needs to. What's going on this Friday where y'all live? He said, can't wait until the 2026 free agency when RJ recruits Zion to New York. 2026.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
The repeat of Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. But yeah, that's it for us, man. I'm happy with my draft. I'm very, very happy.
Yeah,
I know you're happy with what's going on with LA anyway. So you just watched the draft for the fun of it?
I did. I just watched the draft because it's a good time to get together with friends and drink and point and laugh at what I thought was going to be the Knicks, but this year was the Suns. So congratulations on the Suns stealing that title away from the Knicks. You guys are fantastic.
Please keep
thank you guys once again for joining us on all these lives that we've been doing. We love chatting with you guys.
You guys have been amazing today.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. And if anytime we can come back and chat with you live, we're going to do it. Once again, I'm Jackie Ray.
I am Chris.
Thank you guys for joining us on The Fumble. Stay tuned today because everything on all the latest. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. Hit it now. Hit that thumbs up and that bell so you can get all the latest in sports news right here on The Fumble. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
With the first pick in the 2000 NBA Draft, the New Jersey Nets select Kenyon Martin from the University of Cincinnati. The Washington Wizards select Kwame Brown from Lynn Academy, Brunswick, Georgia. The Houston Rockets select Yao Ming from Shanghai, China, and the Shanghai Sharks. The Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.